not me.
All right, folks, practicing her craft as a makeup artist, Kimberly Patterson landed a lead role in a feature film produced by Nick Cannon. She now has a recurring role in the BET and BET Plus drama series, The Family Business, which is now ranked in the top 10 of Netflix USA.
Yeah, number 7, in fact.
All of us on that film, me and I related, because she get rich now, so. Morning, Kimberly.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Congrats.
Thank you so much.
So, how a bachelor degree in psychology
Right.
end up
Leading
in a
here.
BET and Netflix, please?
So all my life, I've been one to try new things, and if I didn't like it, I would leave it alone. However, I would put my best foot forward first. So at Immaculate, I studied the sciences.
Say it again.
Studied
In
the
the back.
sciences, brainiac girl over here, representing. After that, I was like, you know, I hate chemistry, I hate physics. I'll hold on to the bio, but let me try new things. And this was just high school. Leaving high school and heading to UE now, I didn't know what I wanted to do. So of course I chose something safe, psychology and human resources. When I left, of course the recession hit, so I had to drop everything. And I was like, what is life if I am graduating with honors and I cannot get a job in the corporate world? So of course, just sitting down, I'm like, you know what, let me just humble myself and just take what comes along my way. Started out as a personal assistant, then grew to a production assistant, then behind the scenes, just through networking, became a makeup artist. And then from just watching and listening to directions, I got my opportunity to be in commercials. And then finally the chance came to be in a feature film, and I was like, okay. Whew. So the evening before the audition for King of the Dancehall, I was packing up my kit to attend to a client in a parking lot at the Spanish Court Hotel. And of course, the local production team who were working on King of the Dancehall saw me and they were like, Kimmy, are you going to audition for this? And I was like, no, I'm unfit, I'm not a dancer anymore. They're like, just show up, you know, you never know. I was like, okay, I'll think about it. When I got home, I had a conversation with my younger sister. And she was like, Kim, what do you have to lose, really?
Exactly.
What do you have to lose? And I was like, just that, you know, and it just switched my mindset. When I arrived to the audition the next morning, I was sitting down in the parking lot by myself, just like 45 minutes before everybody started arriving. And I was like, let me pray it out and just try. When I went into the audition, apparently, as soon as I auditioned, they closed off the role. I was the first audition that closed off the role to me immediately as Maya. And everybody who came afterwards on the compound were congratulating me. And I was like, for what? They're like, you're apparently Maya, and they wouldn't audition anybody else for the part. So just one thing leads to another. Divinity.
That's
absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
So did you have any acting aspirations? Did you knew that you had that gift? But that's a gift.
It is a gift, and just to know how to step into it. And I believe that life basically create experiences for you to explore. So when the opportunity actually comes, you'll either be ready or not. So when you're actually ready, and your eyes are open to abundance and opportunity and being able to inspire others just by you living and existing, oh, there's power in that, and that's divine work and just moving in that, you know?
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
Yeah. So you haven't done any courses?
Acting courses, no acting classes, no makeup courses, no makeup classes, just gifts.
You know, no makeup course neither?
Just 1 year, a bunch of girls came to me. They're like, Kimmy, I know you don't have any makeup stuff. I know you're not a makeup artist. We have our own things, but we'll pay you to apply it for Carnival Day. And I was like, wait, people do this? So after that was successful, I was like, let me look into this makeup thing. I didn't know what it was, and here we are today.
That's incredible. So now you have so many different gifts.
So many, and so many more that I haven't even touched on as yet.
More that you haven't touched.
Just faith, you know.
But first and foremost, you have a mindset that is unstoppable. That is clear from this interview. How did that power you through? So sometimes when we step into and these things manifest and present themselves, we're walking scared, eh?
Oh, yeah.
With a lot of imposter syndrome. And so how did you work through that? Because if you're working with people like Malik Yoban, I'd be like, just give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Go on, my girl. I mean, how do you talk yourself up into that space where you can authoritatively step into it?
I believe that I belong. I wouldn't be in the room if I wasn't supposed to be there. So just to be able to step into that and own it and say, hey, we're all spirits, human beings, and we're all brothers and sisters. Why should I be afraid of this moment where we're collaborating and making magic? Let's just do it. And everybody wants to go home. Let's just do the thing right and just do it good and just, hey. Yep. And when you know, go on, you want to be proud of what you do, so put your best foot forward, always.
So you got the role the first time you were shot. At the end of it, did you say, no, Sammy messed up the one day, or did you say, yes, I think I got it right? What was the feedback?
Ooh, all right, let me give you a perfect example of one thing I did that I was like, wait, should I have done that? So there was a bar scene with Nick Cannon. Apparently, I walked away from that dance scene. It was like a dance competition between Maya and Lady Kadeen. And then, of course, Maya lost at that point. She went over to Tarzan, who was Nick Cannon. And there was a point where I was so upset. In the script, it said to hit him. And of course,
Box. Yeah, when you're Jamaican, it's going to be a pie.
So when I walked off, I was like, oh, should I have done that? But then at the end, he was like, that's so good. But next time when we take the next shot, don't hit me as hard. But that was good. And they used the shot where I actually hit him. So at least we got the shot.
He was in character.
It was like his ear was ringing.
Come show me and
No, don't say that. So you nearly killed the man.
Right. But then, you know, it works. So I was like, yes. And this is all good fun.
Did you do it over?
Magic.
Did you do it?
Oh, yeah, we had to do it. Like, you know, just different angles.
But
and
you kind of just barely touch him the next time.
No, I did it. I boxed him again. You know, over and over, just not as hard. But I did it.
So, King of the Dancehall was one thing. Family business now.
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Oh, so it was being screened at the Pan-African Film Festival, King of the Dancehall, that is. And when they saw my character, Maya, pop up on the screen, they were like, who is that authentic Jamaican girl? We need to get in touch with her because she may be able to play Ruby.
Because you don't say Yaman.
Right, I don't say everything I read. No, I don't do that.
Jesus.
I try to keep it neutral because there are so many, like out of many one people, and I try to represent by being authentic and being me, but representing the character and telling the character's story, you know. But what was the question again?
Ruby. So Ruby.
It's not necessarily easier because you still have to analyze who this character is, what's her lifestyle, and remember, this is the mindset of the writer. I don't know where the direction. Her culture is still different from mine. I'm living in Jamaica. She is, like, for example, Ruby, she's in the States. She's interacting with different cultures on an everyday basis. Yes, I'm a businesswoman too, but she's like, listen, no man, a businesswoman, and she doesn't play. So I like to find joy in exploring these characters and just being as authentic as possible. So when my people watch on the screen all over the world, no matter what, they're like, listen, it was so refreshing hearing the accent, the voice in the pure form.
I actually think it's harder for you. I think there's more pressure on you.
The writing is different, so I have to interpret it and just say, okay, how would I say it?
Yeah.
You know,
also, you have to make sure when Jamaican people watch it, they're like, okay, this girl is the real deal.
Which is kind of the question I'm going to ask. How much freedom you have to say, well, no, we wouldn't do it that way, we would do it this way, or them just say, do it this way, and you just say, okay, no problem.
So I've been in great rooms so far where I'm able to just say, hey, I don't think Maya or Ruby would say this, but I do, you know, from respect, I would say maybe this, but I am given the freedom to be, and whoever Ruby comes out as, that's what you gotta get, you know? Yeah. But just to understand the mindset and the experience and just all of that from the character's mindset.
Now that you're in this, is there a role that you have thought about that you want to play?
Oh, it's coming for Ruby. It's coming for Ruby. This season, we're currently filming season 5 now. There was a strike that happened that put a pause on everything, right? So I was in LA for like 5 months, and then I came back about August. So now that everything is over, they have started again, and I'm literally on standby, just ready for go.
Ready to fly, girl.
But in the meantime, managing my business as a makeup artist and just loving life.
So you're still doing everything?
Absolutely, I love it.
The schizophrenia of acting.
Ooh,
How difficult is that?
The schizophrenia of acting.
Yeah, because don't you can get lost in a character?
Oh,
Emotion
I've never heard it like that before.
Because sometimes when you take on some role, I wonder how you get in and how you get out.
Method acting, right? So that comes like with the roles that you take on. So for example, if I should say an audition come in and then I'm like, okay, I see that there are symbols in this and just the type of energy behind it, I'm like, yeah, I won't even enter that atmosphere in the first place. No.
Yeah.
So you're discerning about the roles that
Absolutely.
How far down the road are you looking? Are you seeing directorship? Are you seeing producing?
Everything. Oh my gosh, the next time I come back here, you just never know, you know? Like back in the days, I was like, I didn't even know I wanted to do this in the first place. So the opportunities are endless. And once you believe and you walk in faith, nothing is impossible, right?
You know, Kim has an energy that reminds me of Sakina. Do you feel it?
Hi, Sakina.
Do you know Sakina?
I love her.
You guys you have a similar kind of spirit.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Energy, and the two of your actresses.
So
look
very
at that.
impressed.
Thank you so much.
Very impressed.
Nice,
Thank you.
man. Nice
You
bag.
guys are getting me tear up over here, but we're gonna keep it.
No, you can't do that. It's part of
that-
acting. That does that bad.
you.
Let me see if you can do it. Ball.
No,
She's gonna do it.
it's so close. But
Yeah.
let's bring it back. Let's
No,
bring
no,
it
I'm
back.
telling you, you're
Thank you so
in
much.
character.
That is
Ball.
authenticity and that joy
man.
and that
Yes.
appreciation of just a simple thing.
Great to
The
see.
simple things.
Yeah.
God bless you.
Thank you so
Keep on doing what you're
Nice,
doing.
Kim. Nice to meet you. Actress Kimberly Patterson, soon to be director, producer, what is his name?
First cousin.
Family member,
Yeah.
Western Union sender.
Yeah, first cousin. You know me good.
Speak it to be.
You know me good.
Me know you stay.
All right,
Yeah.
coming up in the next half an hour, Artwell and Company shows us some of its luxury jewelry collection. But the second edition of News in 5 comes up now. Stay with us, please. Soon come.